I'm actually asked to talk about recession. What's my take on what is happening in Nigeria for over the past 5 years that the APC government has been in power? Well, from what we can see, we can say that things have not really been fine. In the time of Jonathan, like we remember, for example, the price of rice is very cheap, but now everything has really inflated, it has skyrocketed, and it has not really been favorable to the government and also to the citizen. And moreover, we can see that even though the price of things are increasing in Nigeria, the income that is coming is very, very minute, it's very, very low. So I would not rate the government I wouldn't say the government has done well. The government has not done well in really making life easy for the people.
There are measures to know when there is recession. There are things that you see in the economy, on the street, that will tell you that that nation is into recession. Things like unemployment rate, things like the cost of commodities in the market. Every time for the past, since 2016, immediately this present government came into power, it wasn't up to 6 months. It took him 6 months to form a cabinet. It was only the president himself, Buhari, that constituted the cabinet. He was in charge of almost everything for 6 good months before he set up some committee that will advise him how to form the cabinet, and which many Nigerians shouted, "What is this? What is this?" At the end of the day, the cabinet he set up was still the same old cronies of his, the same old people in politics since ever, the same looters, the same criminals in government.
I believe the best solution for us is, like, first of all, decrease the salary of our senators, like cut their salary if possible into half, like, because we can hear during the last protest, senators collecting 30 million in a month. It's outrageous, really outrageous. Why there are youths working out the street with no jobs?
To get out of recession, we need to invest more in agriculture. We need to invest more in agriculture, We need to empower agriculture so that we will have a second means of having funds. Because right now, we are so centered on crude oil. And if there's no crude oil, when the amount in crude oil drops, then the economy drops. But if we can look for other means like agriculture, invest so much in agriculture, there are so many vast lands. Give these people tractors, give them the equipment they need to succeed. Once you give them all of these things, then we can be talking of investing in agriculture, then there'll be food. Once you can give food to the common man, you have solved part of the problem. Secondly, you have created jobs. Then again, you are able to reduce the dependence on crude oil. That's one part. Secondly, we need to really look inward. There are some people that are not meant to be read in the positions they are in. Look for technocrats, people that can fit into these positions. You bring in a professor of another department to come and take care of a ministry he has no business with. He cannot perform. He's only there to just waste resources. But bring in technocrats, people that are very sure that can do this job. People that, even they don't have to be people from abroad. Bring them in. Let's look inwards. For instance, if power can be settled, you will settle part of this electricity problem. You will discover that the medium-scale, small-scale businesses will rise. Barbing saloon businesses that do not need to use fuel, they have electricity to power these things. Bring technocrats, solve one problem first. You can't solve all the problems at once.